Hello everyone, I just decided to put my face in the video this time because I wanted to make sure that everybody knows that these videos that I have been making lately with all my figures, they all have been coming directly from me, the creator, author, everything. So it's all good. Let's just let you know. Please enjoy the following video right after this one. Hello ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and dudes of all teenagers, as well as the gals. My name is Christian Chandler. I am here, and y'all are there. Hello, my name is Christian Weston Chandler from Rutgers, Virginia.
Captain's log, stardate April 28th, 2009.
My name is Christian Weston Chandler. Captain's log. Captain's log. Stardate? Christian Weston Chandler. 2014. Y'all should know me by now, but if you don't, I am Christian Weston Chandler, the original creator of Sonichu, the Electric Hedgehog Pokemon, back on March 17th, 2000. Any days earlier are void.
Christian Weston Chandler, an internet phenomenon known throughout the web for his many antics, his comic book, and the people who have dedicated so much of their time to manipulating his life. Where did it start? It all began with a picture taken of him in 2007. On October 26, 2007, this photo of Chris was taken at him at a local game and hobby shop he frequented by a boy who often saw Chris at the store. Later that day, the photo was posted to the website 4chan, an anonymous image board, to ridicule him. The very next day, a forum about Chris was made on another popular discussion site, and from there, the people of the internet were hooked on his story. The people on these forums discovered that Chris made websites in his spare time, and on his site, they'd found what he dedicated his life to, his comic book titled Sonichu. People were awestruck by the bizarre artwork. The insane story of the comic, and its titular character, Sonichu. A creature made from the combination of Sonic the Hedgehog and a Pikachu. But what people were really interested in was Chris's life itself as it was told within the books. Chapters of the comic revolved around Chris's real-life mission to find a woman to marry and give birth to his child. The internet wanted more of this man and his comics, and luckily for them, only weeks later, Chris began posting videos to the popular video hosting site YouTube.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and dudes of all teenagers, as well as the gals. My name is Christian Chandler. I am here, and y'all are there. This message is for everyone of the present and the future beyond this date, February 24th, 2007. My birthday, my 25th birthday. I am high-functioning autistic, and in my 25 years, I have seen and learned so much. And today, I intended to share some wise words that I hope each and every one of you will take to heart and allow for yourself and everyone else a better, brighter future. First off, remember that going to...
The very next day after posting this video, Chris received an email from someone alerting him about a page made about him on Encyclopedia Dramatica, a satirical encyclopedia website. Chris makes a video in response.
I present this open message because I have a whole bunch of people on the internet give me hate, show me a lot of hate, and I do not appreciate it. You think you could just hate me just to get a laugh out of yourself? Think about it. You're laughing at somebody else's pain and torture because I am lonesome, still trying to find a boyfriend-free girl and to make it to a sweetheart. Y'all think I'm just a sap, a chump, dumbass, whatever you may think. But you know what? You, every last one of you who has expressed hate against me, you're the shitheads. I just have not been feeling the inspiration to draw, to color, because the loneliness, I cannot stand that. The hatred I'm getting from every last one of you who has contributed to that Encyclopedia Dramatica webpage. And every other forum, internet document, lewdly drawn pictures with dicks. I love dykes. Dykes. China. I'm straight. If I see a dick, I just look away with a moment of being freaked out.
In response to this video, the users of Encyclopedia Dramatica added an image known as Goatsy to Chris's article. Goatsy was a popular shock image depicting a man stretching open a swollen anus. Quickly, Chris makes his own Encyclopedia Dramatica account and begins editing the page on his own. To battle claims that he is gay in his article, he adds pictures of straight pornography he drew to the page. One of the images added is this, titled, "She Came for Quick." The image was quickly ridiculed by the users of Encyclopedia Dramatica as being incestuous, as the woman shown in the drawing bears a very close resemblance to Chris's in-comic book sister, Crystal. However, the woman in the picture was not Chris's comic book sister, but in fact, his one close friend, Megan Schroeder, which Chris makes a point to correct people on at any given opportunity.
And by the way, that is not Crystal, whose eyes are censored. That is Megan. And just for taking it up and twisting it around as such. Think about it. Think about it. Weigh on your conscience.
Megan Schroeder was Chris's closest friend, whom he became infatuated with. He met her at the Game Place, a local game and hobby shop that Chris spent much of his time at, and they became fast friends. They communicated through emails, and very quickly in their relationship, Chris made it clear he had feelings for her, even entering a rap competition in hopes of winning a gift for her.
AP Station, my name is Christian Chandler. I live in Rocksville, Virginia. I have a PSP, I like to rap. I play with the rapper, I go with you now. The only song I know is Master Onion, which I got from a demo I borrowed from my friend Megan. I have the PSP and she don't. So give me the PSP, I rap the rapper, so I can give one to her, and then we can play together.
In an email between the two, she writes, "Thank you again for such nice gifts. I wasn't expecting that. Although I really don't mean to be cold, but please don't try and advance on kissing me, please. The truth is, I don't want a boyfriend because I don't desire and idolize boys like other girls. I enjoy being independent, so you see what I mean? It's certainly nothing personal towards you. I'm just a girl who doesn't care about loving guys. That doesn't mean I can't be friends with them, though." Despite this, Megan quickly entered Chris's comic books as Sailor Megtoon, a love interest for Chris's self-insert character, where she would remain for many of the earlier issues of Sonichu. Megan quickly asked Chris to remove all traces of the image once she discovers it's been posted online. Chris responds as such in an email. "Megan, I am sorry for uploading the drawing, and I really wish I could go back in time and stop myself from making the mistake. Yet, I do not regret drawing the drawing, because if I hadn't released my frustrations in the creative sense, I might actually have done something really dumb and stupid. It was really stupid of me to let my impulsive anger get the best of me and make me upload it in an attempt to shove so much information down their throats and drown them into taking the page down." Soon after this, Megan cuts off all contact with Chris. He blames this on Encyclopedia Dramatica.
The contributors to that ED page, you broke the emotional strength between us. You promoted such twists and turns to everything I have said and drawn and written and whatnot. You broke up the best friendship, the best relationship, the closest I could ever have in this pitiful adult life. You did it! Every last one of you!
Seeing that Chris could be manipulated easily, the trolls begin harassing him directly. One sends Chris an email about their original character in the hopes they can be a character in Sonichu. The character is added the next day following the email. This person then goes on to pretend to be Chris's internet girlfriend in the hopes that Chris will draw more Sonichu. In the months that followed, many trolls would come and go, all posing as potential girlfriends for Chris, all with the goal of getting him to write more of his comic for their amusement. One of the first of these internet trolls was a user who went by the name of Blanco Weiss, who tricked Chris into believing they were dating, showing him photos of women to convince Chris that she was real. They succeeded in being written into the world of Sonichu, and shortly after, leaked nude photographs of Chris onto the internet.
An official update. You know who I am, but right now, at the moment, I'm upset and sad. The featured friend that I have recently given a guest spot in the seventh comic book. Turns out that woman was a fake troll, and well, he tricked me into revealing some adult type stuff. I was tricked. I was betrayed.
Another posed as the head of Nintendo, Shigeru Miyamoto, in an attempt to fool Chris into thinking the Japanese video game company would produce a Sonichu game.
Anyway, the Sonichu the video game project, it's all off the ground, and it's all progressing. I'm not at liberty to discuss it any further beyond that, as I have made the agreement with Mr. Miyamoto upon such. But it does mean that I will be more busy between drawing comics and talking business with Mr. Miyamoto. So with that, I'll be unable to come into a chat room as often, but I trust my loyal Sonichu fans to ignore any false rumors that are against me or Sonichu.
One created the persona of Clyde Cash, and went as far as convincing Chris that his sibling Ryan had committed suicide due to Chris announcing he was stopping work on the comic.
And for Ryan Cash and his family, I feel for you, and I'm sorry, but best thing you could do for Ryan and yourselves, just to move on. Try to be happy in the future. That's what Ryan would want for y'all and the family. Gee, so much power. That's a lot worse than when that child locked himself in the room after seeing Optimus Prime die in the original movie.
In early 2009, a troll posing as a woman named Julie quickly won Chris's affection through a new tactic. They had immense amounts of cybersex with Chris.
Hey, Julie. Alright, so how about this? We're at Quickville Beach. And it's sunset. And it's just the two of us. We're lying on a beach towel. Alright, we're looking into each other's eyes. And we feel the romantic emotions and tension between us. Feels right. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. I'm starting to get stiff. No, it's okay. My body will get it. Don't worry about it. Keep going. It's already been got. Please, I'm getting close myself. Come on, Joy. Oh, yeah. Listen, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm getting all these crazy damn calls. What are you doing? Nothing. Give me that crap. Now, what's going on? Dad, will you get out of here? No, I will not. People telling me that you're about to kill yourself on YouTube. What? What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. I'm going to wake your mother up and find out? No. Well, then get out of here and off that internet. Fine.
What is your trouble?
I'm not going to kill myself.
Get away from that TV.
Fine.
Get away from the internet. I'm cutting it down right now.
No! Dad, no!
Yes.
No!
What are you doing?
What Chris didn't know is that Julie had called his house, all part of her plan to get embarrassing content out of Chris. One of which was a sex tape she had Chris make and send to her, that she then released for everybody to see.
This is a long-distance love dedication to my girlfriend, Julie. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. I love you, Julie, so very much. You strike my thought at every moment, and it makes me ponder with such love and desire. You know what? I talk too much about what prevents us from being together, but I promise you, Julie, that in the near future we will be together.
Oh, I was thinking you could come here for your birthday. It would be awesome.
I see. Yeah, I checked them out. I checked them out, and that within the budget right now.
Oh.
So I'll spend money on my next tugboat.
Alright.
And I'll be able to make the trip in March or April.
Maybe you should ask your parents what they think about it, you coming to Ohio.
Yeah, of course, first I'll have to get your address, and then I'll get the directions off of MapQuest.
Yeah, I'll send you the address. But Ohio is only like one state.
After Julie figured out she could get Chris to drive to Ohio, the internet trolls decided to add a new character to the mix, Max. They told Chris that Julie's evil brother Max had kidnapped her, and that he would need to drive to Ohio to rescue her. Chris drove the entire distance to the address he was given, but when he arrived, he found a seemingly abandoned building and an elderly woman living in it. The trolls had wasted his time, his money, and risked his safety. When Chris returned, Julie finally revealed themselves for who they were.
Kristen Chandler, hello! Oh, why so down in the dumps?
Come on, no, why?
Why? Tell me.
Because you stole my PSN, you stole my Yahoo, and you made me choose between all that and my girlfriend.
And what did you pick? Tell me.
Julie.
Chris,
I love her.
let me tell you right now, Julie isn't that good of a girl. I'll give you one last chance to pick. Make your choice in 5 seconds. Julie or the PS.
What'd you say? Wait a minute. What'd you say?
No, I'm not going to go back. No.
I want Julie.
Really? You sincerely mean it?
Yeah.
You disgust me. You're a bitch. You're not going to get my sister that way.
All right, fine. You want me to get angry? I got angry.
That's not angry. You're a pussy. That's not angry. You're not going to get your PSN if you act like that.
No.
No, it's going on eBay.
No.
Yes.
No.
eBay.
No. Look. All right. No.
eBay. Hey, can I tell you a secret?
What?
I'm not going to send Julie over there anyway. I'm not going to help her see you.
No. You stop. We had an agreement. I picked Julie.
Really?
Yeah.
She's going to find her own way over there because I'm not helping.
No, you help her over here.
Make me. Why don't you make me? Make me. Hey, I have a question. Why aren't you wearing your medallion?
Because I promised you that I wouldn't wear it.
We'll put it on right now. Actually, no, get it really quickly. Because I have to tell you something. If you want your PSN account, you're going to have to burn it. Burn the medallion and earn a PSN account. What's it going to be? Your woman and your PSN? Or, no. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, just burn your medallion.
No, wait, stop. You tell me...
No, I'm not going to get into it. Just burn your medallion and we'll see what happens. Chris, wait. It's important. Damn it, listen. You can burn the medallion or shove it up your butt. Make your choice. Now, you have an alternative. Either burn it or shove it up your butt. Come on, what are you going to do?
I shove it up my butt.
You're up! You're going to shove it up your butt.
Actually, I thought of another alternative. That's just about as good as one or the other.
No, I want you to shove it up your butt and take pictures. That's that.
No.
No, that's what you have to do now. You said it.
You're going to see this.
What are you going to show me? I have a bad feeling. What are you going to show me? No. If you burn it, I will not send Julie over there. You have to shove it up your butt now. Chris, if you burn it, I will send Julie back to Europe. Don't even. I will send Julie back to Europe. I swear to God on my grandmother. Don't do it.
Shove it up my butt.
Alright, shove it up.
Shove it up my butt. But I have to divide it.
No, shove it up your butt, the whole thing. The whole thing.
Only shove it up my butt, the whole thing.
Yeah, and don't take it out. Shove it up until. Do it in a video. How does it feel, Chris, to be destroying something you worked so hard on? How does it feel? Tell me.
Horrible.
How does it feel?
Hard. Cold.
Cold.
Harmless.
Oh, me? I'm heartless?
No. Just act plain harmless.
Oh, you can call me heartless if you want. You can call me any word. What? Hey. This will help. Call me a fucking douchebag again as loud as you can.
Fucking douchebag.
You suck. You suck nigger dicks. I have a nigger friend. You want to suck his dick? Chris, I want you to be in the mumble. Julie's going to talk to you there. It's important. Chris, I'm happy you're here. Hi.
Hi. I'll go put my earphones on. Hey.
Chris?
Julie?
There's something I've been trying to tell you for a while.
Yes?
Well, I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I think it's safe to say that I can tell you this with my heartfelt love.
Alright, yes, go ahead and tell me now.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
I can't. Not right now.
Come on, please.
No, I can't.
Please, Julie, I've just been through a whole lot of mess for you just
Why?
now.
What happened?
I'll say that in private, but let me hear what you say first, from your heart.
This is so hard for me to say.
You love me, don't you?
I do, but there's something else I need to say. I just don't know how to do this. I don't know how to tell you this.
Okay.
This whole time, Chris, you've been having sex with a 13-year-old boy, you sick fuck.
What?
Yeah, I'm a 13-year-old boy, Chris, and you've been having sex with me this entire time. I'm gonna give all your fucking data to Chris Hansen, you fucking pedo fork. So you better get the fuck out now, before I report you to the fucking feds. Get out.
Now wait a
Hurry.
minute. I did not know you were a 13-year-old.
Yes, you did. They're not gonna believe you. They're gonna fucking put you away.
Fine,
Tell
I'll
me,
leave.
Chris. No. Wait a minute. Wait. Now I seem to have you in a bit of a vice grip. Now I'm gonna let you talk, but if you leave, your PSN is going far away.
I'm not leaving now. So, let me guess, you were matched the whole time, weren't you?
And Julie, yes, both of them, both figments of my imagination. They never existed. There is no Julie.
Okay.
She never existed, Chris. She died 5 years ago. Who have you been talking to?
Boy.
Tell me, Chris. Now,
Okay.
yes, please do speak.
What do you want me to tell you?
Tell me how you feel about this, that you've been sidering with a 13-year-old boy this entire time. Do you like little boys? I think you do.
I do not.
You drove to Ohio for no reason. It was a trick. I was able to fool you. You dumb man. How does this make you feel? Tell me.
Well, I feel terrible.
How does it feel that I've tricked you? Tell me.
Goodbye.
What was next for Chris after enduring the torture of Julie? 2 more years of internet trolling and manipulation. Some trolls created parodies of Chris's comic books. Some hacked into his various emails and video game accounts. Taking photos of Chris in public was a popular activity for trolls, as well as leaking any photo of Chris they could trick him into giving them. A single troll even parodied Chris himself.
Captain's log. Stardate, June 21st, 2009. My name is Christian Weston Chandler, and y'all already know me as the creator of the Sideshow franchise and comics, and
Despite all of this, very few trolls genuinely gained Chris's ire. Of the few who did, 2 of them were a man calling himself Surf Shack Tito and another calling themselves Jack Thaddeus. Jack Thaddeus harassed Chris by posting large, intrusive ads on the website Chris used to host his comics, many of them focusing on gay men, something Chris was vehemently against at the time.
I'm very angry at that Jack Thaddeus. He thinks he can get away with drinking the Wikipedia down into a hellhole with the ads he put up there. Makes me sick. Ads. I only like pleasant ads, as I have to cope with those. I can't cope with those freaking ads nowadays. I have to cover a whole section of my computer with a piece of paper.
The troll Surf Shack Tito used the persona of a wise old Hawaiian man and ended most email correspondences with Chris by writing an ancient Hawaiian saying. As the ancient Hawaiians used to say, the crooked seagull that flies a crooked path has a rough time returning home. He who carves himself in stone has rocks in his head. Smooth move, bonehead.
Surf Shack Tito! I know you. You'll get yours in your dreams, your nightmares.
At one time, Tito had convinced Chris he had slept with and seduced a former friend of Chris. Wanting to remain anonymous in Chris's story, she is referred to as the Wallflower. Knowing Chris had previously had a crush on the Wallflower, Tito would taunt Chris in emails about her. Cut the child out of man-child and leave the Wallflower alone. I'm surprised she hasn't filed a restraining order on your naive ass at this point. She hates you, and I'm getting with her. Aw yeah, what are you gonna do about it, little cuz? Your fans have left you. It's almost too late to get them back. The Wallflower is mine.
Tito, you stay away from Heather, you son of a bitch. You have no right taking her from me like that, you womanizing rapist. And if you go near her again, and I will find you. I will find you. I will cut you up. I'll beat you up. I'll knock you on your backside, stand on your gut like a log roller, and roll your fat right through your skull. Throwing it wide open. Because that's what you deserve, you goddamn womanizing, raping, trolling, stupid, pickle-suited nigger. And
Months pass until November, where Chris makes a big announcement.
Attention, read my lips. Online socialization is a bust. Socialize in real life is the tops. And also, no more videos. Fuck you most, and fuck you social sites like MySpace and Facebook. I'm out.
After this announcement, Chris didn't post any videos to YouTube until suddenly, in early August of 2011, Chris returned.
Attention, citizens of the internet. I am making a return. Y'all should know me by now, if in case you don't. I am Christian Weston Chandler, the original creator of Sonichu and Rosechu and the Electric Hedgehog Pokemon. I am ready to initiate negotiations and paybacks with the trolls and cyberbullies that have been defiling me within the past 5 years, within the past 4 years. Firstly, I would like to make it well known that I have information of such trolls and cyberbullies, of which, at that point, if I released them, they could be easily trolled back by anyone. And the first among the chopping block I would like to ensue, Surfshack Tito, Thorg, Alec Vincent Leary, Jack Thaddeus, and Blue Spike, but his real name is David. So, each of you, meet my demands. And the first among the chopping block I would like to ensue, Surfshack Tito, or should I say, Don in Michigan. And I show you only a fragment of the photograph. If you do not want me to reveal the entire photograph, you will follow my demands. And they are listed as such. I want you to come forward with your participation in the PlayStation Network hackings with a live video, unaltered. But anyway, moving on with my demands, I would also like you to send me via U.S. mail $1,000 cash, American, unmarked bills, snail mailed to my home address in a long, small white envelope. Next, I want you to remove all of the pages on the website known as the Quickie that have originally came from you, that you have started. And lastly, from this point, after you have done these things, I would like you, Dawn of Michigan, to leave me, my life, my family, my friends alone, to be, for the rest of our lives, in peace. I almost forgot. My demands, I would like them met before August 31st, 2011, the end of this month.
Tito responded to Chris with the following video.
Hey, little cuz, or Christian Weston Chandler, if you prefer. It's me, Tito, or Don. Listen, man, I got some sand in the potato salad this time. You caught me, cuz. I admit it. I sold the security files of Sony to the hackers, and I'll get you the money. I'll get you the $1,000 and the interest. Just don't release that video with the picture of me. Just don't do any more, man. I'll do anything. I'll be a slave for a whole week if I have to. I got people after me. I can't have them finding out who I am. Just be a cuz, man, and don't let me down. I won't let you down.
Well, it seems I have gotten a wise response to my recent videos from Master Dawn, of which I will now respond to as thus. You made a wise decision, Don. As long as I get the money before the end of the month, I will withhold the photographs and the other information. I can promise you that. But miss the deadline, and you certainly don't have to be my slave for a week. I mean, aside from the slave laws and everything. Good day. I felt it was appropriate to dress in my feminine attire as you can see fit. Because I am definitely calling out one
Jack Thaddeus, and we happen to share similar common interests, a few of which. Like, yes, we both accept the adjective of being called trannies, except for him, he's just going through the whole gender changing operation. Yeah, slopping off his dick and putting on the old and getting it tucked in. In his case of him having his operations and going through it, I feel that he would definitely not be considered any at all a woman whatsoever. He just only fashionably looks like a woman with the parts and whatnot, except he would not have a uterus. Anyway, get back on the topic. His name is Ahuvia, which it is spelled in the title of this video. So yeah, Ahuvia, make your apology video, leave the internet, leave me, my family, and my friends at peace.
Jack Thaddeus responded to Chris quickly, revealing herself using her real name.
Hello, Christian Weston Chandler. This is Ahuvia Harrell from Philadelphia, PA. It came to attention that you made a video about me, criticizing my and hundreds of thousands of other people's decision to transition gender. I'm going to have to tell you this pretty much straight. I'm not going to apologize to you and your family for your stupidity, for your ignorance, because you just don't deserve it from me. Chris, my decision to transition gender was not done in like one day. It has been nearly 10 years of debate. 10 years I struggled to figure out who I really am. And, I tried, being male for, the better part of 24 years, and, you know what? It didn't work. It just didn't work in the end. You keep trying and keep trying. You end up just keep spinning out worn out wheels in the end.
So I would say, good luck being a fake woman, because you'll never be able to achieve true femdom. And you'll always be a dang homosexual male, because you were born that way. You're going to stay that way pretty much, even if you're going to have your dick either chopped off or tucked in. People are still going to look at you so ill in the majority of this country. Anyway, that's my response for now. Damn homo. The person who posed to pretended to be an adult woman, but yet was a little brat. He was also known as, with his alias, Mats and Blue Spike, but his real name is David. You have until September 15th.
Yeah, we got victory! I won with the victory! Victory on our dance, cyberbullies! Cyberbullies gonna get their kid! Bam! 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 Now kick your hands in, you damn cyberbullies! Whee!
Unlike all the other trolls, Chris did not release a video after the deadline of September 15th for Blue Spike. Instead, Chris disappeared from the internet entirely. The reason for this was the death of his father, Robert Franklin Chandler Jr., on September 6, 2011, at the age of 84. Chris did not make a video again until 2013, but it wasn't until 2014 where Chris returned in full and was changed. Chris stayed away from the internet for years, posting only an occasional video on YouTube and generally not responding to trolling attempts until tragedy once again strikes.
Greene County investigators are looking into the cause of a house fire early this morning. It started at about 3 o'clock this morning at a home on Branchland Court. That's in the southern part of the county. We're told the fire started in a first-floor bathroom, but got quickly out of control and eventually shot through the roof. Everybody inside was able to get out safely, but one firefighter suffered minor injuries. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
With Robert Chandler's passing, Chris and his mother are unable to handle the financing of their home, and with the fire taking nearly everything they own, they enter a financial crisis.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I presently am in need of financial help to get dental work done. That's expensive.
Chris, needing money to survive, finally starts to take advantage of his internet fame by selling Sonichu artwork until himself and his mother move back into their home, renovated after the fire.
This is Christine Chandler coming to you live from my house here. This is Christine Chandler coming to you live once again from my house here in Ruckersville. It's Christine Chandler coming to you live from home again. Here's my cat, Lucy.
Changing her name to Christine and her pronouns to female, Christine begins posting videos to YouTube again, this time to sell her official Sonichu merchandise.
Hello everybody on the internet today. Once again, this is Christine Chandler coming to you live from my own desk. My figures and everything. Brought to you courtesy from my own shop, CWCville Shopping. And also, don't forget, for the holidays, you could bring families and couples home between the main Sonichu Roastu and their kids. Maja-chan and Sylvana, me and my mom and dad, as well as Bubbles and Blake, even Count Graduan and Slawio.
In addition to videos about her merchandise, Christine releases other videos to comment on her past actions.
This is Christine Chandler once again coming to you live from home. Well, I've come to the realization that I have another apology that I owe to everybody. Anyway, you see, when I originally drew and wrote those pages, I was quite homophobic at the time, but then when I came out in July of 2014 as myself a lesbian trans woman, I have realized that I am part of the LGBTQ community. And I would also like to apologize, since I'm doing an apology video right now, to every male who I have said hateful things to and of in the past.
Due to failing to ship orders on time and a lack of demand for Sonichu merchandise, Christine's various online stores begin shutting down. With no steady income coming into the house, Christine resorts to begging for money.
I'm kind of feeling frazzled right now. Just my brain, but anyway. Yeah, we need some more money. Seriously, donations, please. I mean, yeah, call it part of the donation drive, if you will, but push comes to shove. Something definitely came up recently beyond my control, and I just need I just need a few donations, please. Please help. I'll put the link underneath this video, but please send me a donation, like, maybe 10, 20 bucks, please. $20, $50 American. Anybody, please donate. We need the money right now. Hello, people of the internet. Christine Chandler coming to you live from home once again. Our mortgage company's biting our butts once again. Hopefully we'll be able to scrounge up the money locally, but we sure could use a lot more help.
So
For the hope of Christine continuing to provide the internet with a person to laugh at, the trolls continue to give her money to this day, either by giving it to her for free or paying her to make short videos for them. This is now what keeps Christine Weston Chandler and Sonichu alive.